Body Doubling friends. This is Quest Body Doubling with Tara Lewis Smith, and I'm your host, Tara. So I have my microphone now, but this is take 2, part 2 of my shelves for Legos and art supplies. So this is the end of the challenge for spring cleaning on the challenge. I know the days are not 30, it's supposed to be 30 days, and I would love to tell you that I'm in a position to actually do 30 straight days. And you know, maybe I am, but I just haven't done it yet. So we'll just work on that. So it's probably not exactly 30 videos, and I apologize for that, but it's July. So we're gonna wrap up the spring cleaning challenge on the spectrum. And one of the reasons why it took a little bit longer is because, just to get a recap real quick, is it took me forever. Like, I really did try very, very hard. There's multiple reasons why I like to shop secondhand, antique stores, thrift stores. There's multiple reasons, and I won't go into those right now, but it took me, I did spend several months looking for something that would work for Legos and art supplies. Like, they didn't necessarily have to be the same thing, but just different pieces of furniture that would work. And then my 23-year-old, I know I said it wasn't going to be a long story. My 23-year-old decided that he was going to move in, right? And well, it wasn't like he asked me or whatever. That kind of sounded like he just showed up one day. But he did ask. Some situations changed in his life, and so he's having a hard time finding a place to live. So we ended up moving, and then he is the one that's most like me. That we kind of have the same brain type. Like, we see the end picture most of the time. We can see what it looks like at the end, right? And so June, if you were watching my other videos, we had family and friends over. We had 2 graduations and stuff. So anyway, so in that aspect of getting ready for both of those, not like that is stressful enough, we decided that we were just going to rearrange the whole entire house. So trying to make things work. So I did have a plan. I had a plan. And then he was like, unfortunately, that's going to be way too expensive and take way too long. Like, we had like a week, 2 weeks before I had to get everything done. And he's like, it's going to cost a lot of money and it's going to take a lot of time. And I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't work. So then that's when we decided to rearrange the whole entire house to make it work, because of course plan A didn't work. So now we're on like plan F, G, whatever. So in the midst of that, of looking for something for Legos, looking for something that would help with the art supplies and get the art room organized for the kids, that kind of stuff, I ended up going to IKEA. I just, I knew it would work. I knew I could customize it to the way I wanted it. The shelves, they're shelving units. They're not the best quality, but I like the aspect that everything is customizable. As an interior designer and home organizer, being able to customize anything is fantastic. So, and using different parts and pieces. Like, I did buy one. We'll get started in just a minute. Here, you can fast forward if you don't want to, but this is just a preview. Like, I don't know if you can tell from the front. Oh, this is the paper one. Okay, never mind. This one's for the paper for the art supplies, but you could also use this for Legos. And I found some storage bins that would work with that. So what I'm going to do is, I think it might be this one. You can't really see the picture though on there because it's on the sticky. It's underneath the. Hold on. Okay, you can see a little bit now. So this is a wine rack from IKEA that fits into the shelves that I got. I got the Calax. I'm hoping that's right. Bookshelves. I didn't get the Billy bookshelves. These are the Calax, and you can totally tell I haven't done my nails yet. But so this is a wine rack. So I found storage containers that are clear with a lid in the kitchen section, and they fit in this. They're 12 inches. This is 15 inches, and they're only 12 inches long. I couldn't find any 15 inches long, but 12 inches is pretty darn good. But so you can find stuff at IKEA that you can use. Your imagination is just run wild. So anyways, so what we're going to do, though, I'm kind of low to the ground, but I'm so short, really. We're going to start 15 minutes. And I don't know if you can tell. I'll try to scoot over. I'll try to scoot this a little bit. Okay, yeah, right there. Okay, so right here, here's my glasses. been away. Here we go. So this one right here is the shelves that I'm going to use for these bins right here. So I got these clear plastic bins. I do think one is open somewhere. I'll have to get it. But so one's going to go on top like this, and then the other one's going to go on the bottom. So I have these. So we're going to go every other one, like this one right here. Hold on. Okay, so this one right here is empty because we have a door, a door, a drawer. So then we're going to leave one empty. So then this one is going to be full. And then this one's empty. I was already trying to put like little storage containers that I got at the Dollar Tree. There's no longer the Dollar Tree, but I digress. We'll worry about that later. So that one will be empty, and we can put other stuff there. So we're going to work on this one right here. I guess this is my next one. Okay, as I sit down. Gracefully. So I guess I need to do that. So we're going to start for 25 minutes. These were pretty easy. I didn't need any actual tools or anything. So that's good. I'm happy with that. So let me fix my hair. And now it's starting to get warm, but that's okay. All right, before we go, okay, so now we're going to get started. We're going to go for 25 minutes starting now. I am filming this. I started with my kids. I did not do the shelves myself, but I swear to God, it took forever. So, okay. All right, here we go. I keep thinking that like it came in this little tiny one, but which I realize is, it's the felt legs and the pegs. But after doing the entire shelf and putting in the doors and drawers, I'm like, this is way too small to be the parts thing. But so these are pretty easy to put together, which is nice. I did do something with the scissors. Okay. Like I said before, this is going to be multi-parts to this, but right now we're doing the double body doubling part. Okay, here we go. And I'm sure with like the most like it took me like 5 days to put the shelves and doors and drawers and stuff together. I love saying that, doors and drawers. I didn't realize those rhymed, but I guess they do. But anyways, so being, I'm sure a normal person that doesn't have to do like literally everything, like have to go on kids' places and have to make dinner and go to the store and whatnot, doctor's appointments and stuff. So it might take somebody less time. But it took me a long time. I felt like it took a little bit longer than it should. Okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to like get the camera angle, but here, can you guys see this? If you watched the video before, you can see me putting them in. Okay. And now my brain knows how to work these, so that's better. Okay. So this will go a lot faster because before I was just trying to. Okay. Of course there we go. And I always feel like the first one's always the hardest too, that way. So you don't really know what you're doing on the first one, right? Oh, I can. I'm full-fledged gardening now, which is why my nails are not great. However, digging in the garden is good for the soul. So sometimes I do need time in my garden because I do get frustrated sometimes that I'm here to do everything and my husband's not. So that sucks. But we're moving forward. We just have that underlining of, yes, I have to literally do everything. So, but I am thankful that I am still here, that I get to do everything with my kids. So it's great having them here and wanting to spend time with you, and so, okay. Okay, all right, we got that one done. I feel like the camera angle was better where you could actually see what I'm doing, but now I'm on the ground because I wanted to put them back where they belong. I did the first one where I just showed you what I was doing, I guess, and then, but now I actually want to put them where I'm gonna put them. And I'm so glad you don't have to screw these in, they just slide in, which is great. Probably not great for stability, but that way I can figure out I can see. I'm a very visual person. I can see stuff in my head, but I also like to see stuff. Okay. All right, so we're gonna stick this right here. Okay, we'll do the sliding pretty good. Oh, I say that. Oh. Okay. All right. Can you see that? Look at that. So now I have every other one. And then, okay, so technically this side, right here you can see, this side is going to be the art side, and then this side is going to be the, oh my gosh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm going to cut that out. Okay, we're going to turn, there's a motor right here. Like you could totally tell this is my garage because, oh, no, oh, you can see the comb, but you can't see the motor. Okay, so my biggest issue right here. Okay, I'm gonna show you because I'm just gonna talk this out while we're doing this. Okay, ready? You can let me know in the comments. Okay, so I have this one. So we're going every other one. Okay, if I go every other one starting with the very end, the problem is, hold on, but there's a cone in the way. Just gonna lay it on its side. Okay, tell me you have teenage boys without, oh crap. Okay, all right, hold on. Probably cut that. Okay. All right. Tell me you have neurodivergent teenage boys. Don't tell me you have neurodivergent. Okay. So here we go. We're just going to go over here. Okay. So we have one right here. Okay. So then if we leave this one blank, these are going to be Legos. Then we fill this one, right? We fill this one right here. The next one is blank. I'm going to end up with, at the very end, I'm going to end up with one in there, but it already has two drawers and two drawers and two towers of doors. So is that okay, or should I just maybe put one here? Okay, so here we go. Let's come back here. Okay, so this is the one we just did. And this, so you can see where the division is between both of them. I would like to frame it out, but this is gonna be months long before I'm actually fully finished with this. But right now we're just doing this. Okay, so I have this one. So then this is one shelf. So this is the art side, and then this will be the Lego side, right? So should I just put one here and then one over there so that way they match? Would that work? Let me know if it should be either every other one and end up with a corner that has all stuff in it, or I should just go with, just start over with this one being full, empty, full. Okay, let me know in the comments. Okay, so like I said, okay, let's come back down here, we'll build another one. Like I said, I can move them, like they're not permanent. So, and I might just have, no, there should be four more somewhere. Okay, I might have to look for those. They're probably set up somewhere. Or they're still in the van. So, oh, I'm kind of kidding about this now. Okay. All right, so normally getting hot now. I have this all like planned out for when I do my clients' homes. But, you know, you're seeing the real deal of an interior designer just winging it. Really? That's fine. If you like a consultation, I really know what I'm doing. I promise. But actually, I really do. And I make my clients. I do a lot of garages. Because I think that's the most thing that people need to declutter. Like, people remodel their bathroom and kitchens, but they will declutter their garages or like a storage room or something like that. So, okay, it's bothering me again that we're still off. Okay, I have like a really high-tech camera stand, but I haven't really actually learned how to use it. So I just use it as a camera stand. Okay, here we go. Okay, alright, there we go. Alrighty, we might have to go get the fan in the next one.
1, 2, 3, I don't know who else to be. 4, 5, 6, like they say I can't be fixed. 1, 2, 3, your attention's all I need. 4, 5, 6, don't let it slip. 1, 2, 3, I don't know who else to be. 4, 5, 6, like they say I can't be fixed. 1, 2, 3, your attention's all I need. 4, 5, 6, don't let it slip.
You know, a lot of people like the warm, cloudy weather, but I do not like that. We're in that phase right now where it's going to rain eventually. We just don't know exactly when, how much, or how long phase of the weather pattern, whatever you want to call that, because like and it gets really, really humid. So now it's hot and sticky and it's not raining. And it's like, ugh, it just needs to rain. So I'd rather have it be rainy and cloudy or sunny. Like, just do something. That's how I feel. So, but I think most of the world right now is just hot. If you do any length of traveling, like more than, 5 or 6 states away, or like another country or whatever, you definitely realize that the whole wait 5 minutes and the weather change thing, that literally applies to everyone. Because when you think about it, the clouds travel around the world. Like, they're the same clouds. Like, we all have the same clouds that just travel around. I guess that, they get bigger and smaller with the accumulation of moisture, but on the basic level, yeah, they're all the same clouds. So we all just get the same weather. It's just a little bit different. They like to, number one, they just like everything else. We just like to put things in categories. So, oh, it rains all the time in Seattle, or it's sunny all the time in Australia or something, but once again, like my former cousins-in-law, they're not together anymore, and it's been just almost as long as me and my ex-husband, but they had a business together in Florida, in Destin, and they owned a jet ski business for a time, and then so we would go there for like 4th of July or summer or whatever. We did that for several summers in a row, and it was amazing. That's in Florida, was beautiful, like 20 years ago. Anyways, so then they had a jet ski business, and like every single day, like you could see the rainstorm coming in. Here we can't really see the rainstorm because there's mountains, but you could see like just dark clouds coming in and rolling in. You could see the storm or whatever, and 9 times out of 10, it would just stop right before like right before where we were, and they would never back. Like people would pack up and go in and leave for the day or whatever. Like, no, don't do that, because number one, it'll either stop right before it gets to us, or it'll rain for like a half an hour and then that's it. So I think the rainfall is different, but the clouds are not. So, but you can still wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in this corner right here. I'm gonna try to do it really gracefully as I'm not. So we're totally gonna cut that out because I just fell. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna stick this one in right here. We'll just go 2 seconds longer. Like trying to angle it in at the right way is like, okay. All right. Okay, so we got this in. So these are 2 that are right next to each other. Okay, so after a moment of panic, I realized I did only actually buy 4, and I found one that I already put together. So I thought I got 8, but I think it was the 8 bins that I got, so I could put on top on bottom. So I will show you that. So now we'll just move on to the paper one real quick, and that one was a heavy one. So we have 8 minutes. A little over 8 minutes, and hopefully the timer works out because I've had to edit some of this stuff. But anyways, it's fine. Like what I just did, it's totally fine. And now, it'll be good. It'll be all good. So, it is July, and so I was gonna do like a series on like how you can, with July being the 4th of July for the United States or whatever, and like talk about the freedom, having the freedom to have an organized house. And it does help to have an organized home to, it does give you more freedom, like more time and more just mental space, that you free up your mental space, you free up your home space. You don't have to have your kids ask you where everything is 5,000 times. It's only like 500 times instead of 5,000 times, so that kind of stuff, which I think I am going to do, because I still think, freedom in your mind is extremely important. But then also, I'm going to go through my Christmas stuff, which is, it's going to be hard, but I worked for Hallmark on and off for probably 10 years at a Hallmark, store, brick and mortar store. And so, oh my gosh. And so I love Hallmark, right? So we'd always do Christmas in July. So I forgot what I was doing. But we'd always do Christmas in July, and of course the Hallmark Christmas movies have already started for Christmas in July. I've already booked 2 of them, which is too bad. I gotta sit those recording. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is no judgment on Hallmark Christmas movies, because I still love Hallmark Christmas movies. I'm not gonna lie. They're very predictable. They're very easy to watch. There's no anxiety with them at all. It's just like the longer I watch K-dramas, the harder it is to watch Hallmark Christmas movies. But I still love them, and I'm still gonna watch them, and I'm gonna put the recorder for them anyway. So we're gonna do Christmas in July, and we're gonna organize Christmas stuff. I feel like I just have a ton of Christmas stuff. And I want to organize that more. I'm not a fan of minimalism movements or whatever, but basic math, physics, laws of nature, whatever you want to call it. You have less stuff, you have less clutter. So that's where I'm at now. And then also with the Legos, like, I don't think there's ever been one time that I have had all of my Christmas stuff out all at the same time. So, and I'm definitely the type, I have 4 Christmas trees. And so, I have lots of ornaments. So we'll see. We'll see how much stuff we have, how much stuff I can get rid of. Some stuff is probably broken or old or doesn't have any sentimental value. I can get rid of that stuff. So we're going to be doing Christmas in July too after that. So, and if you want to, we do more like one-on-one interacting with, and I give more tips on like how to actually design and how to organize, like what you can do to design your home and stuff. I get more of that in our membership group. which, you know, if you would like to talk more about that, just let me know, because I explain it more to you if you want of how to do that. But this is just the basics of me. Basically, I started this so I could get stuff done for my membership group. I'm like, I need my own body double like all the time. Because see, the thing is too, is you need a body double outside of your home. It can't be somebody you're like that you live with. So, you know, so that makes it difficult, you know, to find somebody that's just readily available for you at all times when you want to get stuff done, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, what did I just do with those two boards that are right here? Okay, here we go. I know, I feel like, you see, this is what I'm doing right now. I couldn't get it to go any lower without, like, falling over. Okay, there's one side. Oh my gosh, you have to be smarter than the furniture. Okay, I need a TV. Alright. I'll show it to you when I'm done. This is the shelves. These are kind of heavy. Like, these are the paper shelves with the paper on. Okay, there we go. Okay. They're all lined up. Okay. I gotta move this over. And just line all of these up. Okay, maybe. Do one at a time. Two at a time. Okay. Okay, these are not. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it on a flatter surface. Okay, here we go. I know this is probably really exciting for you. We only got a few more minutes left. So whatever you are doing great, and whatever you accomplish, yep, there we go. Okay, that is 25 minutes.